Hey everybody, welcome back to the video. In this one we're going to be learning about classes in JavaScript. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into the topic. So basically, to define these classes, it's nothing but basically a blueprint or a template that serves for creating an object, and it's a better structured way than the constructors, which we learned in my previous video. So let's go ahead and see an example. So let's first start off by seeing what is the type of the like how do you create the class. So first we're gonna have a class, and then you can have your name. So I'm just gonna have a class and then have your code inside this. Since I don't have any, I'm just gonna just show you the format, and that's one way. So another way is just by having a variable. So let's just have const a equals, and then we're gonna have our class, and that's basically it. So you can just do that, and then you can get write your code inside this as usual. So that's another way too. But the most way many people are gonna use is just by creating a class and then have the name and stuff. So yeah, so let's go ahead and create a class. And there we go. So now we're basically just gonna see what is the type of this class. So I'm just not gonna have anything. So I'm just gonna leave a comment just saying a class. And now let's go ahead and see what is the type of this. So let's go ahead and do document dot get element by ID results, and then we're gonna have dot inner HTML equals let's just have a type of the class, which we have right there. There we go. And now let's go ahead and see in our HTML the thing. So let's go ahead and go write our code. So document type HTML tag, our body tag, and also our h1 tag, which is gonna have our ID as result. Let's have result inside this, and then we're gonna have our script tag so that we can get the source from this index.js, and there we go. So let's go ahead and open with live server, and now it's gonna just give us as a function because classes are functions in JavaScript. So there we go, it is a function. So that is how classes work in JavaScript, and now we know what is the type of the class. So let's see an example using class. So first we're gonna have our class. So this is gonna be basically a price of a car, say. So price of car, and let's just do that. So now basically we want some parameters, right, or the arguments which we want to pass to it and work with it, right? So you can do that too. Since class is a function, it also can be reusable too. And let's see how do you first pass the arguments or the parameters. So let's go ahead and do constructor. So this constructor is going to allow us to pass some arguments or parameters, mostly you can say, and then you're gonna have these curly braces. So first I just want to speak about the default parameters. So you can just have a default parameter, so this dot, and you can just name it anything you want. So you can do that, and that does work. So if you want to just say that this dot name, you can just say it BMW or something, so anything is fine. So that's basically a default parameter, and it doesn't give any errors, so that's basically default. You can do that. So let's go ahead and first create our name, and then we're gonna have another parameter of the price, and another one of probably, let's just say I really don't know, let's just say total price, because we just want to know what is the tax. And the reason why I'm including this total price is for a specific reason, which I'll explain later on this video. So let's go ahead and give this dot name equals the name, and there we go. And let's just do the this dot price too. This dot price is price. Let's go to that price, and this dot total price equals total price. And there we go. So we have our constructor that is gonna give us the names and stuff, which is basically gonna give us all these parameters we can pass, or the arguments we can pass to it. So yeah, so we have our parameters, everything done. So let's go ahead and create our variable that is gonna have the price of the car and the specific name of it. So let's just give it let, and then we're gonna name it as, let's just say BMW or so, or let's just give it Ford equals, we're gonna create a new instantiate of this, or create a new instance of this class. So we're basically gonna do price of car let's do price of car. There we go. And here that's basically it. And now we're gonna pass some arguments. So it's gonna be Ford, and there we go. And it's gonna be a price of probably 60,000, I'll say. Let's just do that, and it should not be in a number, so because we're just gonna pass in a string, or let's just pass it as a number. So let's just do a number of 60,000. There we go. And then our total price, we're not gonna include it right now, so let's just delete it for now. So let's just do that, because soon we're gonna be calculating the total price with the taxes, so we don't need it. And let's go ahead and do that. So after this, we can just go ahead and have our document get element by id results, and then I'm gonna have dot inner HTML equals, and then we're gonna have for dot, and you can access some specific things, the name or the price, since we have those two properties of it. And let's just go ahead and access, probably let's just say the name, since we already know the name, but it's fine, so we still can access that. And there we go. So let's go ahead and open with live server and see if it works. So it should print us 4 though. There we go, 4. That does work. So if you wanted to print the price, you can just change this to price just like that, and there we go, 60,000. That does work. So that's basically an example of how you can do this, and you can still access these, and that's basically how you can access those. But let's just say you want to have more functions, and then you basically want to add taxes or something kind of like that. So you can do something like this. So let's just go ahead and create a function, and let's just say updated price or so. Updated price. And then we're not going to take any arguments because it's kind of like a tax, and we should not keep that. And let's just do that. And there we go. So we have our updated price right here, and now we can basically use this function. So let's just go ahead and have the first thing. Let's just go ahead and return. We're gonna return the price of it, this dot price, and we're gonna do plus, because it should be plus the taxes and stuff. So this dot tax, which we are gonna be doing soon. So now let's go ahead and give our this dot tax, because if you want to have some default parameters, as I said in my in my beginning of the video. So as I said, we can have default parameters. So let's just have 0.05, and we can do this dot tax right now. And let's go ahead and do times this dot price. There we go. And now it's gonna do something like 4 dot price, but we don't need that. We need updated price. So now we're gonna basically have our parentheses, and that should work. So let's go ahead and do, and there we go, 63,000, and I guess that's the total price. And we did the code correct, so that's the computer adding and stuff. So I guess that's correct. So that's basically how you can have default parameters. And that total price, I thought to do something else, so we don't need that right now. So we can just forget about it. So let's just do this. So that's basically today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.